Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and we're back with another Final Fantasy XIV online guide. And this one's going to be for crafting and gathering. And I know the thumbnail only says crafting because there's only so much room you could put on a thumbnail, but it is going to be crafting and gathering. So things you need to know. This is going to be a basic guide, so it's not going to be like advanced and how to get from 1 to max level. But this will teach you the basics so that you can get to max level easier, hopefully anyways. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is get your starter class to level 10 and complete your level 10 starter class job. At that point, job quest. At that point, it'll open up the ability to take on any and all other jobs that you meet the requirements for. And that does include all the crafting and all the gathering jobs. So I'm here with a character that I don't really play much, and I'm going to show you how to start a crafting job here. You're going to go to the guild hall for that crafting job. I'm at the goldsmith inside of Udall, and I'm going to talk to the receptionist. They're going to talk to you about the job and how great it is, and it's going to ask if you want to join the guild. You're going to say yes. And you haven't quite joined it yet. I'm just skipping through all the dialogue. You can read it if you like. Now, once you get through the dialogue, you have to talk to the receptionist again. I haven't seen where you haven't. And then it actually lets you accept the quest to join the job. And then once you do that, you'll go find usually the guild master. And they'll run you through a little bit of dialogue, ask if you want to become a goldsmith or a armor smith or a alchemist, whatever it is. You're going to say yes. Don't worry, if you say no, you can just start the conversation again and go back and say yes. I've done that many times. Alright, now at this point what happens is they're going to give you the starting weapon slot item that you need, or main hand item that you need for that job. And if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, that's how you switch jobs, is by switching the primary main hand item. Like if I switch to this, it's going to switch to my pugilist. Oops, I am naked. But I'm going to switch to the ball bearing, or whatever it is. It's the weathered chased hammer. Well, I don't know why I said ball bearing. I've been playing too much Elden Ring lately. Alright, and then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go recommended gear so I'm not naked. I'm going to go to gear. I'm going to add a gear slot for them, for the goldsmith. And then you can see that the icon changed, and I can now turn in the quest. And I am now officially a goldsmith. And that is the level 1 quest. Now, the next quest that you can take is the forgive me, that they give you the level 1 quest at that point. I was thinking that but brain fart. So yeah, then they give you the level 1 quest. You complete that. You don't have to complete that to go through and up your levels and everything on the job, but it does benefit you because they usually give you items that help you with the job. This one will give you some shards which you need for crafting, and then it'll give you a level 1 hemp kurta for the body, which will help you with the job as well. Alright, now I'm going to go over and I'm going to switch to mining so that I can actually go and gather the stuff I need for this. Now, if I didn't want to gather it, I could come over to the guild supplier and buy whatever I wanted to help me do that. But let's check the journal. What they want is a copper gold, or copper, why am I saying gold? A copper ingot. I can't talk today for some reason. A copper ingot. So we can click this here, where it says crafting log down on the bottom, and it'll open the crafting log. Another way of getting to that is go to this menu, go over to logs, and go to crafting logs, and then you'll be in the same spot. Now we can click this and go over here, and we can see that we need 3 copper ores. All right. So that is why I'm going to switch over to the gathering and cover the basics of that. And then we'll come back and I will go more in depth on the basics of crafting. All that good stuff. So let me switch over to that, and I'll get over to the mining guild, and I will be right back. Alright, so we're now over at the mining guild in Udaw, and we're gonna go and talk to the receptionist. It's the same process. Oops, I didn't mean to hit no. You can see that I messed up. I was going too fast. I'm gonna hit yes this time. There's no penalty for that. Go through the dialogue. Talk to the receptionist again. Hit accept. Go talk to the guild master. Gonna hit yes. And accept. And we got miner unlocked. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to swap out to the pickaxe. We're going to become a miner. We're going to hit recommended gear just to make sure we're fine. We're going to create another gear set so we can switch between them just by going here and going equip set. We're switching over. We're good to go. Going to get rid of that. Finish up by talking to her and getting the level 1 quest. Alright, so let's go over a few things on gathering, and this is going to basically make my the other video series I was making obsolete. Once you know these secrets, not really secrets, you won't need to watch my other videos at all. So I'm kind of kicking myself in the shoot myself in the foot, but whatever. It's good knowledge. It's stuff you guys should know to make the game easier, and that's what I'm here for. Alright, so same process getting to the log. You can get to it from there, or you can get to it from on your hot bars down there. And if we click here, you can see that it shows where the copper ore is, and that's what we need to get to make the copper ingot for the goldsmithing level 1 quest, right? So it'll say it's in Hammerlia and Spineless Basin. So if we click here, I know Western and Central Thanolin are right outside, so we're going to click that. It'll actually give you a circle on the map where to mine to get it. Now, this is not the only place you can get it, because I know that this is not the only place to get it. That is map. Bring up the map. Here. Central Thanolin. Come on, there we go. So they were saying that it was by the Spineless Basin area over in here. I know that you can get copper ore like all in this area right here as well. So, alright. That is how you get the job. Let me get over to the area and I will show you how mining and gathering works. Alright, so we're out here in Central Thanolin and we want to mine, but we don't see any nodes. There's nothing around here that we can start using our pickaxe on, right? Well, the reason for that is you need to prospect first. So as soon as we prospect, you'll start to see picks on the map. Now, the thing you need to know is even if I switch, well, I guess it's got to be another gathering class. Even if I switch, it'll stay on. So you could have it where you have botany stuff showing on your map and mining stuff. You'll just have to switch to the class that you don't want to see, hit it again, and it'll make it go away so that it's not on the map anymore. All right, so we're gonna go over here and we're gonna this is on controller. You're gonna hit the A button to target it, and then the A button again to bring up the menu for mining. Now you can see over here I have percentages of chance that I can get that item. Part of that is your level, part of that is your equipment. And if we exit out of here and we go to our character, you can see that I have 22 gathering on this pickaxe. That helps with gathering of the item. There's going to be another one that's perception on some of these. I think I have some I can show you in my armory. Let's go to say this. Oh, maybe I don't because this is not my main character. At any rate, we'll go ahead and start this up. Perception helps you see the nodes from further away, type of deal, and it might also help with the rare items that show up on the mine on the nodes, but I haven't seen confirmation of that, so it's hard to say. We're gonna go ahead and get some copper ore because this is what we need for that one item. All right, so you'll notice that I hit it once and that was it, right? Just once, and it does it once. There's like 4 to 5 tries on each node. So let's head to the next node. I'll show you a quicker way, but when you're starting on a new type of node, you don't necessarily want to do the quick gathering. I'm gonna do it so you guys can see it. Now basically you click quick gathering, and instead of clicking it each time, it just does it automatically. It's pretty slick. I like it. It does help, but the reason why I'm saying it's not always what you want to do when you're first starting on a different type of node is I'm gonna have to expand the text so you can see it. So let me just make this bigger. You'll have to hold tight for just a second. We'll go here. Is it this one or is it? So log details. Yeah, there we go. All right, general. I'll make it kind of large so you guys can see. There you go. Now you can see. You can see that I'm getting a bonus experience because I have rested down here. This blue right here is rested. That's going to help. And every once in a while you'll just get bonus anyways. I should be having a food buff on, so let's go ahead and do that, which will give me an extra 3%. But you can see that each time I hit it, the experience I got went up. So it's kind of a, if you do things repetitively, the experience that you get goes up a little bit. But I'm going to get a wind shard here. You see that it has the little bag icon on it with the, I think that's a question mark. It's a little small down on the bottom here. So does muddy water. Copper ore doesn't. So that means that these ones I have not mined yet. And there is a benefit to mining something at least once. And I'm going to have you look at the experience that I get down on the bottom there. So typically I would have just got the first row, which is 107 experience. But because it's the first time I did it, I'm getting 252. So you want to make sure you're hitting and getting the things you haven't got at least once. Even if you're not going to use them, do it once. It'll help your experience. You see right there, I got even more. And then I'm going to try muddy water just for kicks and giggles. But I'm going to do sharp vision, which will increase my chance of getting more. And there we go. I got it. And that scrolled up too fast, but you can see that I got the bonus there as well. Alright, so now you're going to say, hey, what about these extra moves you're getting? What do those do? So we're going to go here to your actions traits, and this is where you can see what all of those do. So sharp vision increases your chance of obtaining items while gathering by 5%. Sharp vision 2 increases it by 15%. Sneak, which we get at 8, you're going to want on all the time as a gatherer so you don't get attacked. Then you're going to have gathering roll. These are like the default ones for most gathering. And prospect is like what I described before. It shows the nodes on the map, the mini map. Lay of the land, you can survey, and the nearest mine deposit outcrop skill range can only be executed with prospect on. And then you have lay of the land 2, which will show the high level minerals deposits outcrops within the skill range. So I don't think we would actually get... Oh, there is one over here. Did not think we would get one in the starting area. We are level 5. We can go over here. But this is going to be a whole different type of node. So yeah, this is going to be level 10. So that's what it was showing, was level 10 stuff. Why is it showing that one special and the other ones? Yeah, I don't really have a good chance of getting any of these. So we'll go ahead and do quick, and we will just hit the tin ore because it's our best chance, and just let it run through the motion. See if we get lucky on any of them. 1. That's not 50%. That's 25. But anyways. All right. So that is gathering. Another thing I want to show you though is I'm going to go back over here. Let's sprint so I'm not taking up too much of your time. All right. I'm going to come over here. One of the things I want you to pay attention to is the window that pops up on the right over there. It'll tell you what it is. It'll tell you how much it sells for in a shop. It's a 1 gil. But it'll also, if you look at total 8, that's how many you have in your inventory. So 999 is how many you can carry. Or sorry, how many this could have. 8 is the total that you have. I don't know if there is a max you can carry. I guess you can carry multiple stacks, so probably until your inventory is full, but I don't know for sure. I've never tried to max that out. So if you're ever wondering, you don't have to go to your inventory. You can just look right there. How many do I have? Boom, that'll help you. All right, after this, I should have enough to make one of the copper ingots that we need for goldsmithing, so I will show you that process. Be right back when we get over there. All right, real quick before I get over there and I do the crafting side of things, let's talk about the log real quick. Remember I said if you haven't gathered something, you will get a bonus experience the first time. This is where you want to come over and look to see where it's at so that you can find it and get it so that you can get that bonus. And also it does help you to know where the items are because you're going to need them. But it's pretty simple. I know bone chips, they're not too far from where we're at here. I'm not going to go do it, but you can see I'm here, and over here is where the bone chips are. I do have a video on that, on where to farm bone chips. But like I said, now that you know this, you don't need my videos, my other videos. So, all right, on to the crafting. All right, so we're back in the goldsmithing guild, and I want you to remember to go over here and switch over to your goldsmith by doing that. And we're back here. So now let's go ahead and look at our log. We need to go to copper ingot. All right, so if we click this and go here, it'll tell us what we need and how many we have. You can see that I have 122 of these and 24 of these. Now, you could use the high quality ones instead. We don't have any high quality ones. I don't know if that's a possibility for copper ore. I don't think I've ever seen high quality. There are certain things that you can get as high quality, but usually those are other crafting items that are made as high quality. You can get these by just doing general things out in the world sometimes, and by killing mobs, by mining. You saw that they were there. So if you run out of these, you could just hit the gathering and the gathering log, look up where it's at, and you could go farm some of those shards if you need to, whatever you needed. All right, so we know we have 3 of these. We're good. We're going to go ahead and hit synthesize. We're going to go ahead and close this down. So at first you only start with the basic synthesis skill. You don't have any other actions that you can perform. So we're just going to go ahead and hit that. Hopefully it gets us to level 2. No, we're level 3. And we leveled up. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and turn this in real quick, because this is the level 1 quest. I am going to speed through this as quick as possible so you don't have to see all this. And you saw right there we just got a bunch of shards as well, so not a big deal. Alright, so let's go back to our log. Okay, so this will tell us what we need to make this stuff. But if you were paying attention to the dialogue, you can see here it gave me 540 experience, but then it also gave me 211 experience because my... Wait, no, that's not right. What am I looking at here? Had I already created copper ingots? Maybe I did. That's right. Let's go ahead and we're going to buy a bone chip, 2 bone chips, and 1 animal sinew. I don't think I have any animal sinew. I do. I have a high quality one. Oh, wait, did I also have another one up top? I do. All right. So I just need some bone chips. We're going to go over here and buy some bone chips. And the same thing here. You can look over there and see how many you have in your inventory. So we're going to go here. We're going to go, boom, go up 1, hit, boom, back by 2 bone chips. We're good. All right. So then we're going to go and we're going to make ourselves a bone hora, which we don't need, but we're going to do it anyways. And what I want you to pay attention to is when I complete it, the experience that I get, because it's the first time I do it. All right. So I was right. So this one, it gives the experience here for making it, and then I get the bonus here of 218 for it being the first time that I made it. So everything I make for the first time will give me a bonus. All right, so let's make some copper rings, but to do that we need to synthesize this a little bit. I'm trying to get where I have some actions and I can explain some more things about what you see on that menu up there. Also, when you hit level 10 on any job, crafting job, you'll be able to quick synthesize on all of them. And quick synthesis is kind of the same thing you saw with the gathering, where it just will do it automatically. The only difference is you have to tell it how many you want to make. It won't just do the entirety of it won't just use all of my copper ore to make as many ingots as it can. You have to tell it, I want 20 ingots or the max ingots that I can make. Alright, so we have a skill here, an action here. Let's talk about it. Alright, so this is the basic synthesis. You understand that. That's basically trying to make it. The higher you get in your level, the fewer times you'll have to use that on an item that you've already made. Let me give you an example of that real quick. So before it was taking 4, 5 times. You can see right there, I'm gonna make it in 2. Eventually it'll be 1 time and it'll be made. I don't have to hit it 4 or 5 times to make it anymore, the copper ingot. Alright. So the basic touch, what the basic touch does is it increases the quality of the item. So then you can have a high quality item. So let's do that real quick. We'll make I don't really want to make a copper ingot high quality, not yet anyways. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make this. So what I want you to pay attention to is when I hit this, the durability goes down by 10. If I hit basic touch, it also goes down by 10. So that means the fewer times I have to hit basic synthesis, the higher quality I can make it, in a sense, before the durability runs out. Now, I'm just going to show this as an example. Don't do this. Don't waste your materials. But we're going to just hit basic synthesis one more time, and then one more time, because I want to lower the durability to nothing. It breaks. It fails. So you got to keep that in mind. Now, you will get actions that let you add durability. Oops, that is not what I was looking for. Actions. See, Masterman durability by 30. Handy touch, increased quality, and requires no CP. And efficiency 20 increases progress. So it's a higher synthesis. Observe, do nothing for 1 step. I don't know why you would want to do that. I would have to research that a little bit. Doesn't make sense. But you kind of get the idea. It becomes a push and pull for how much CP you have, how much durability the item has, to make higher quality items. So you got to watch all of that when you're doing it. So if I went here and let's just say I make a copper ingot, this time I'll hit the quality once. Alright, so the high quality 12% means that there's a 12% chance that this will become a high quality ingot. So I'm going to hit synthesis again, see what we get. Not high quality, just a regular old ingot. You can see that it just added it to this. That's all it did. Alright, so I can't really show you on this character high quality items. Do I have a character I could show that on without ruining any of my other possible videos? I think I do. Let me log in with another character and I will show you the high quality items and why you would want to do them. Alright, I've returned. I'm on my other character. I am in the Weaver's Guild. I'm gonna attempt to make a high quality pair of hempen half gloves. I will show you the ones that I made that are the standard. They have control 7 and they have 5 defense and 5 magic defense. So we're gonna try to make some high quality ones so that you can see, hopefully it gives us better stats. So I just did a quick synthesis with the other, with that one, just so I would get a basic one. But this one I'm going to do a synthesis, or not, because I need some undyed hemp cloth. So let's do that real quick. Synthesize. I didn't even look how many I needed. I need just the one. All right, so we're good. So now we're going to synthesize the hempen half gloves, and we're going to use a couple of moves here. Our actions that we have to help us along the way. And the first one's going to be this right here. And this is going to cost CP, which is here, which is your crafting points. I believe that's what it stands for. And this is going to reduce the loss of durability by 50% for the next 4 steps. Okay? We're going to also have another one here that... there should be a mend here. Mend. Master mend by if we need to, we're gonna restore the durability by 30 before we're done as well. So alright. Basic touch is the one we're gonna use to increase the quality. But we also have this hasty touch, which we're gonna use as well. It's got a 60% success rate, so not as good as this one, but it doesn't cost any DP and or any CP, so we should be all right. Well, let's see how much the basic touch cost in CP before we do that. Alright, we're fine. So let's go ahead and let's go over here. Let's hit this so we don't kill our quality. Gonna hit this. And one more time. And you can see that the high quality is now at 10%. So now we don't have enough CP to actually mend it. So hopefully we can get it with 1 or 2 basic synthesis and we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright, so now we got the... You can see the little high quality symbol there. Let's go to inventory. We'll sort so we can get them right next to each other. Alright, so you can see this one has 5 defense and 10 magic defense. This went up 7 to 7 defense and 13 defense. And this one has control of 7. And this one, the high quality one, has control of 8. So you can kind of see the benefit of doing high quality stuff. Saying that, I would not do that as a process to level up. I would do that when you're trying to get some gear at a certain spot that you're going to use for 5 to 10 levels. Doesn't matter what job it is or whatever. And then that is when I would use it. So anyways, that is kind of the basic guide on crafting and gathering. We don't really need to go much further into it. That is all the basics. Did I go over all the stuff that was over in the this one, synthesize. So just to go over all this is the progress. This is what you get your synthesis or your basic synthesis or rapid synthesis to fill up to complete the item. You have your quality, then you have your durability, and you have your quality, high quality chance. I've never even noticed that menu before. Let's see, what does that do? Let's... Oh, that just kind of tells you what you... Oh, that's interesting. I did not know it did that. I have never hit that button. Alright, let's check this out one more time. Let's go ahead and let's go over here and let's go boom. Waste not. Alright, so that's telling us the buff that we're getting. Why did basic touch give us inner quiet? Does it say it gives us inner quiet? And is inner quiet even on the action list? Huh, I don't see it. Interesting. So it seems to be kind of a... It doesn't really say it in the tooltip. Seems to be kind of a hidden bonus for inner touch. Alright, let's finish it up. I definitely do not understand the reasoning behind making high quality materials, so I don't know if that's worthwhile or not. Did it even make it high quality? Where did it go? There it is. Seems the only thing it really does is increase the total. I do wonder though, I know this is beyond basic stuff, but let's go ahead and do this anyways. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go here, and instead of using this, we're gonna use this, the high quality one. And we do have some high quality hemp yarn, so we're gonna use that as well. Let's hit synthesize and see Okay, so you see our quality, our high quality chance is 15. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. We're gonna quit, and then we're gonna switch it back to normal quality, and the percentage is 1. All right, so that is the benefit of making high quality materials. I had never really researched that much before because I've only really been leveling crafting and not really focused on making high quality gear, but it makes sense. You could start with high quality materials and have a higher chance of making a high quality item that way, and it takes less of the durability, right? Because you're already at 15. You don't have to do so much with the actual actions. So let's go ahead and do this, and I am just wondering if the actual traits that we get could be higher. That's what I want to see. Let's make this 100% and then just make it, see what happens. This game is so deep sometimes I don't even I can't even fathom whoever made this and the brain that they have to make all these things. Alright, so we have 2 high quality, but they're both the same. No stat difference at all. So it looks like there's just a flat. If it's high quality, it's this. If it's normal quality, it's that. So, alright, I hope you guys learned something. I did. I learned something while I was going through that. So, alright. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That is the basics of crafting and gathering. Until next video, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out.
Yeah.